Few words, few words about art of thinking. Now, what is art of thinking? Art of thinking basically is realistic thinking. When you speak, when you think in realistic manner, then you know the art of thinking. In fact, there are two kind of thinking. There are two category of thinking. One is to think in accordance with the law of nature. One is to think in accordance with the law of nature. The second category of thinking is to think against the law of nature. These are two different categories of thinking, and according to my experience, there is no third category. And this is the art of thinking. When you know the difference between the two and think by knowing this fact, then you are right thinker. Let us take an example. All men and women are dichotomous thinker. People tend people tend to think in a dichotomous manner. That is, thinking in black and white. Supposing that there are only two situations, darkness and light, evil, even evil and good, haves and have-nots. So people are generally dichotomous thinker in this sense. They always suppose that things are in two dichotomy. But this kind of thinking is quite against the law of nature. You know, all the philosophers, all the thinkers of the history used to think in terms of haves and have-nots, poor and rich. This thinking was obsessed. This thinking became obsession of all the educated people, all the thinking community. But this is quite wrong. Because one today, one who is today in the category of have-nots becomes a member of haves category in the future. For example, the President of India, Dr. Abdul Kalam, was born in a poor family. In his childhood, he was belonging into have-not category. Even he was not able to pay his fee, his educational fee. Someone other gives him some money, then he was able to complete his schooling. But now he is the President of India. He is enjoying the greatest post of Indian Republic. So the case, so in childhood, he was in have-nots category, but now he belongs to haves category. So is the case of all people. Even Bill Gates, who is the richest man of the world, was born in a poor family, and now he is the richest man of the world. So where is that dichotomy? So the real dichotomy is that this dichotomy is against the law of nature. When you categorize people in two categories, haves and have-nots, rich and poor, it is against the law of nature. Because every time there is change, every time there is revolution. So the real category, according to the law of nature, is that we are living between two goods, two good. In other words, the real dichotomy is that we are living in two situations. That is, actual good and potential good. Actual good and potential good. So Dr. Abdul Kalam, when he was child, he was living in potential good. Now he has entered into the category of actual good. So the real dichotomy is not haves and have-nots or poor rich, but the real dichotomy is that either you are living in actual good category or in potential good category. This principle is given in the Quran in these words, Ihdal Husnayan. Ihdal Husnayan. It means that man is living between two good. What a startling idea. You know, all the thinkers, all the philosophers, all the reformers of the world were unaware of these facts. There is no exception. All were dichotomous thinker in terms of black and white. But Quran declares that man is living between two good. Two good. Either he belongs to actual good category or he belongs to potential good category. This is a fact that was unknown to all people before the Quran.